Well, a happy Alien Romulus Day to those who celebrate. Today is the release of one of my most anticipated movie, Alien Romulus. I've seen it twice, I got a spoiler-free review, and I'm currently working on a spoiler review, but now it's time to talk about the glorious popcorn buckets that came with it. I went out and grabbed them, so now let's rank them from worst to best. And be sure to leave me your personal ranking of these buckets, because man, this year has been wild for popcorn buckets. What's happening? But kicking things off with the bottom of my list, I'm going with the AMC Facehugger tin. Now, don't get me wrong, all these buckets are cool and awesome in their own way, and it is kind of AMC's fault to blame for all this popcorn bucket hype ever since the Dune popcorn bucket they released. But the cool thing about this bucket is, yeah, the facehugger on it I think is a really nice touch. 4 of the 8 hands are movable on the bucket, which is also a nice touch, so you can pose it in any way you'd like to make it look creepy, like it's trying to get at your popcorn. But because this thing is called a facehugger, people are going to want to take it off and put it on their face, and well, once you get it on the bucket, it's almost impossible to take off. And because only 4 of the 8 legs actually move, and the tail end is not flexible, you're gonna have a really hard time putting this on your face. Number 3 on the list, I'm going with the Regal textured alien xenomorph head. Now, the really cool thing about this bucket is that it does have the neck stand, so you can display it really well. This bucket also does have the added bonus of having 2 sets of teeth from it. That's really cool. The things that are kind of holding me back on this one is the paint job. It's just all black, so it looks very funny, especially if you just cover up the face of this thing. I know you were thinking it, so I did it for you. But like I said, still a cool bucket. I just think there was another xenomorph head that did it better. Bringing me now to the popcorn bucket that Cinemark is selling, a xenomorph head that is way more detailed, has a really nice paint job. It's black and silver, really highlighting the unique details of a xenomorph head. Sure, you don't get to open the mouth and have that second set of teeth, but this thing looks really good. I also love that the under part of this thing has a handle, so you can grab it like this. And this is a clever callback to the xenomorph shield head that a character had in Alien vs. Predator. Plus, I think it's also just really cool. You can open it like this, hold it like this, and eat your popcorn. But the surprise winner for me is the Alien Containment Unit selling at Regal Cinemas. This is the popcorn bucket that is most being sold out, and I understand why. It lights up, and it creates this really awesome green effect. You have a face hugger on it. It's also like a pretty huge bucket, can hold a decent amount of popcorn. But one of my favorite things about these popcorn buckets is when they don't even look like popcorn buckets. I've already seen fans online putting their action figures in them, whether a Predator figure or a Xenomorph figure. And something like this is just so cool to own. I really thought the Xenomorph head was gonna win it until I saw Regal come out with this thing. But these have been the popcorn buckets for Alien Romulus. Which is your favorite?